All right, and here we are looking for another draft guide today. Just waiting for the queue to fill up. Let's talk about how last draft went. Let's go to some stats, my drafts. About a 60% win rate, reasonable. Picked that up a good bit, that last one. No, I need to go back and look at that again. Oh. Well, how nice is that? I am, of course, taking this rare, because why would you never take this anything else? Looking at Mirror Room being here, which is actually a pretty good card, and Fear of Failed Tests, it's a little tough to say that blue would be a possibility here. Black looks feasible. I could see a black-red sacrifice deck, but what really looks like it's going to be my best bet is green. Green or blue. I don't really want to be red-blue, though. That deck really doesn't exist. Oh, and we get past a Glassworks. We're just going to go ahead and cut the lane now. Diversion Specialist will stay out of people's way for a while, and this is packaging a lot of black-white, which is perfectly fine with me, because if people get into black and then we cut red, they're going to end up in black-white. We're going to take red-green. This is fine. Manifest Dread being a pretty good card here can be a little tough, but we're just hoping that most of this pack being black. That also does mean that I can look black or white myself, but we just really want to avoid... I want to avoid... Oh, frick. What color was so open in the last pack? Hold on. Hold on. Picks. Pick one. Pick one. Yes. Black. Black was super open. And also there was a blue rare that looked pretty not bad. So, yeah. Blue looked pretty open. Pretty good. And here we find the Razor Trap Gorge, a good red card, and a good black card. Now, taking the black-red land here is a little sus. Like, I just kind of want to, but it's a little sus. Actually, Glimmerlight is probably the best pick for me. Let's take Splitskin Doll, and let's leave ourselves open to a white-red really aggressive deck, and see what happens. Veteran Survivor gets passed. Now we're really into this lane, and I'm seeing a lot more blue cards come by, and this pack looks really cut off of both red and... This deck just really doesn't have a lot of red or white, which is great, because now we're just looking to hopefully squeeze by with some one cards. Just one card at a time now. Defiled Crypt Cadaver is a pretty good card. I actually don't understand why this is a 0, because it's not a 0. It's a very good card. 40% confidence. Pro rating, oh, it's because the pro rating didn't happen. So this just never got a real rating. Kind of silly if you ask me, because I'd love to know what they rate that card at. Probably one of the better cards in this pack. Baron Marquis is the pack whale today, or the pack hippo, as a case may be. Who's got the best PFP besides me? Because the answer is always Oko. I would say that this looks really cool. This is also nice. We'll see what we got here. Okay, is there anything I want to cut? No. Nothing green. So we'll pick up a Terramorphic Expanse and throw it in the bin and see what comes next. I love getting a Terramorphic Expanse here just because it cuts away a whole lot of options for my opponents. Now, we're never getting red cards back at this point, so that's kind of brutal. Clearly someone else is in red. Black-green is getting past a good bit. A lot of black, just a lot of black open. I'm passing a lot of black though, so a little suspicious. I'm feeling like white or green is going to end up being our open lane. Green is almost always open. That's the beauty of it. You look for something, and then when you don't find it, you just get green. And then you're in green, and what could go wrong? Say its name casually being rated at 2.8. That's crazy. But it does kind of check out, just because it's recursion of your best thing. So a red-green deck with Overlords, like you play your Overlord, it gets killed. You play another Overlord. That is exactly what I want to be seeing right now. Great open white cards and no red cards at all. Like, this is just best card in the pack right there. It also sets us up if we do get a transition into blue-white. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I love seeing the crab, but seeing as we just kind of are looking more like a... If we're going to be blue-white, we're going to need to be really focused on the aggressive side of blue and not the scrabbling skull crab side of blue. So let's just go ahead and pick up some more good white cards. We're definitely in white, because white's just coming through for me. This is an aggressive deck too. Trial of Agony was actually an option, but I'm just taking the white card because I've got 4 white cards now. If anyone's out here drafting red, they're feeling real bad. Oh, that's what you want to see. Picking up a pick 8 exercise. That's just, it's passed through. It's passed through so many people. I've gotten to the point, by the way, just like for where my eyes go, I look up here because it's like where the information is from the last pack, and I read the names here, and then I look at the cards themselves. And if there's something obvious here, of course, it's just like this, and then I'll start to read the cards and like actually think about like the experiences I've had with them, how I feel about them, where I am in the draft. But just for like a gut reaction, I'm actually looking up here. Another Seized from Slumber, a Fear of Exposure, which is just a great card. I kind of want to take the higher quality card here. Although I could just, let's just cut red. Make it really hard to be a red deck right now. So if, like, I am red-white still, like, that's the only things that I am. So if there's a red deck, it's not happy behind me. And if someone just cuts red the whole way, then brutal. Just, that's what happened. Man, this white is just coming through. Pack 11 Sphere of Surveillance. I could be mono white at this rate. I'd love to see that happen. Emerge from the Cocoon. We're actually going to pick this up just in case somehow we end up in some of a reanimator space. It could happen. Take the friendly ghost, just get it out of here. Yeah, that's what you want to see. Please be good, please be good. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Awesome. Absolutely amazing. And Unable to Scream comes through, and there's 1 ticket booth. So we found what we're picking. Now let's just think about what we're passing. 5-color Shenanigans in the rare slot. Ghostly Keybearer being the second best card in the pack, in my opinion. Well, Wildfire Wickerfolk is better, but no one's picking that for a while. My red card being passed is red-green, which is fine. Ticket booth as well. We're looking at an aggressive white deck. Now the question is, are we going to looking at white-green, or never mind, we're locked in white-red. There, that's it. That's all I need. Midnight Mayhem. Send it, white-red. The only problem is I'm going to have too many good cards. I won't know what to cut. We're just taking this out now because we know we're not playing it. That is awesome. Getting the signpost for this class, and we get past Trapped in the Screen. We know exactly where we want to be. This is just awesome, awesome white-red stuff. Yep. The name of the deck is Beastly White Cards with Tiny Backups. Hardened Escort is a good card, but is it what I want? Let's take this Vengeful Possession just to try to get some of the baddies out of the way. Do I prefer a Trial of Agony or a Most Valuable Slayer? Steal 5 or 6. Deals 5. Let's just keep cutting white. Realistically, we're a token deck at this point, so let's just cut white so hard. I don't want to play any of these cards in this deck, and I'm already at 14 good playables. Really 15, 16.
So I'm just going to take this land as a speculation because I'm never playing Ticket Booth and being happy about it. And Ticket Booth really belongs in a red-green shell that wants to ramp a lot. That's just not really what my deck's here for. So we'll just take this Bleeding Woods, and you can see there's some green thoughts here. Wow. Am I in the right space, or am I in the right space? I actually really would love to get a Ragged Playmate in my deck, but I'm not going to pass the second Shard Mage's Rescue. Also, we've already got 3 low-cost creatures. Good removal. Yeah, I'm taking Possessed Goat just because I don't really have anything better. And we pick up another Unsettling Twins. Is this what we want? Yeah, that's what we want. Jump Scare. Ooh, do I pick Grab the Prize here? Do I trust my card quality or not? I trust my, I'm cutting this color, not that color, so we'll see what happens. Wow, last pick Trial of Agony, that gives me some hope. 3 rares, none of them are for me. What am I supposed to take here? This is depressing. I don't even have a great discard outlet. I mean, I can run the Valgavoth, but that doesn't mean it's going to do anything. Look, we'll spec on a Valgavoth. We'll just see what happens. Great. I guess I want another Fear of Abduction. W. I am all in. I need more 2-drops. I need more low-cost cards. I need to pick cards based on the deck and not the card quality for a while. So Unsettling Twins works great because it's basically 2 smaller creatures, but I just need the smaller creatures now. Is there value in being mono white here? Is that a thing I could do? Impossible Inferno probably makes the deck. Let's look at the deck like this for a second.
Oh, come on. 4th pick. Sure, man, sure. No reason to take a Carnival here because I've already got what I need. We just take Grand Entryway. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we are. At the Real Armor. And another Grand Entryway. How many enchantments are we at? 11. Oh, yes, we picked this up. I'm the annoying deck that wins games out of nowhere. Let's pick up another enabler for the Valgavoth plan, because that is the funniest thing in this deck right now. Yes, let's cut more white. How many artifacts do we have? Is that card? No, not playable. Oh, I want it so bad. Instead, we have to pick Keys to the House, which is also a good card. What are these players doing? Like, what is this draft? Okay. Hardened Escort is the best pick here. Do I have interaction? I have a serious amount of interaction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have enough interaction. 8, 9, 10. 11. Yeah, so it's looking for good creatures. And that's not a great creature, but it's a good creature. Do I even want keys at this point? Probably. I could see an argument for no, though. If I need top end, that's what it's going to be, just because of where we are. Fear of mobility, maybe I should have taken that. I just don't really believe in that as good top end, but it's there. No shot. The 4th Grand Entryway makes a return. And we are out of here with a great aggressive deck, I think, but it's really hard to tell. Now, first things first, are there bad cards in the deck? Yes, let's get them out. Seven, more like 7 dewdrops is the way to think about the deck. Fear of abduction. We are in no way playing more than 16 lands in this deck. I could honestly cut to 15, just the way this looks. So let's think very seriously. What? No, I need this. Okay. That's the land count. Do we need keys to the house? I just don't think this card's good or this card's good. Now let's look at these cards for real for what they are. Valgavoth is not in this deck. This is a 4-drop. This is a 6-drop. Now, how many cards do we have to cut to make the Valgavoth plan real? Too many, and we don't have anything that matters to fill it. So this is a great card for ending games, for getting a little bit more damage through, and Fear of Immobility also just taps a creature for long enough to try to end the game. Siege-Trim Sumbler is pretty cool, but we're an aggressive deck, so I'm not really interested in this card. You know, I could play this. And if this deck's power level doesn't feel good enough, then I will play this. But right now, I feel really good about the deck as it stands, and I just want to see if it's good. Vengeful Possession is really not what you want, though. This could take a Reanimator spin, and we'll just see if that's necessary. I actually do want this card in my deck, and I think I'm willing to take out... What do I want to take out? I think it is Unsettling Twins, sadly. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with this. 16 lands, no Glassworks. I'm sorry, yes, 1 Glassworks. Season summary. Constructed, limited. I hate this, but I run so many 2-drops, it's fine. Also, I'm on the play, so mulliganing on the play would just not be great. Because if I get a bad hand, the game's over, so I have to keep. Okay, this is why we play 16 lands, because these games suck. And they're playing the slowest black-green deck ever, and we have no play till turn 4. Well, there's a turn 2 play. Guess we'll do that. Good enough of a top deck, right? What's up next? We have to save this Trapped in the Screen for as long as we can. For that, we had to save it for that, because that card will beat me up. So we will trap it in the screen for now. Hopefully forever, but probably not. Yeah, Sun Counter. Good. Oh my. And I do not draw the land that I need. Okay. Well, we go and tap that, and we go and pass the turn. And we go and look for the land that's going to make that card not be as scary as it is right now. We still have great blocks, and even on the next turn we have great blocks, so he has to kill this and then be ready for next turn too. So I'm happy with this. Down to 3 cards in hand. Oh, I'm about to be less happy. Yeah, okay. Sure. Bro. What are we doing here? Okay. 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 I can't beat Hauntwood Shriek. I cannot beat that. So we're going to exile this. We're going to take the Unstoppable Slasher. And then we're going to say go with a 4-4 and a 5-5. And we're going to hope that they didn't just draw perfect and have all of this amazingness. And me have nothing. And then they just, you know, hit me with another great card. Cultist. House Cartographer. We're in. We're in. He doesn't want the attack. He doesn't even want the attack. Yes. Artifact Enchantment? Nope. Artifact Enchantment. Yes. This is better because from now on we will be holding up Sharp Mage's Rescue until the end of time. Yeah, he should not be doing that. Unless he plans on giving this Death Touch, that was just not a good play. Nice. Okay, his hand has been perfect. We are going to concede now because his hand has been perfect. Probably the only trick in his deck. And if I had a 2-drop that game, I won, but I just can't throw away a hand like that, and he was not the deck that we wanted to find. Now we're taking another swing with red-white. Like, the decks we're looking to farm are like a blue-white, blue-black. If it has blue in it, we want to fight it. We're looking to fight a big green deck that doesn't know what's going on. That's playing like turn 3, I don't know, turn 3 something stupid. Ugh, being on the draw with no 2-drop in our deck with 8 2s and below. What are we doing here? Doing it again? No, I can't keep this. This one actually has nothing. Like, I played cards, right? I think I played cards. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Grand Entryway, Split Skin. That gets me my card back, and then we're in the game. Yeah. Hopefully he plays a little sad 2-drop here. Not a sad 2-drop. Very not a sad 2-drop. Is he stupid? He's stupid. I do like that. Don't even look at the 1-1 that I threw away because it would have traded with the 1-1 that he would have made. Like, there was nothing there. Okay, of course. Seems legit. Now the real question is, does he play another big creature? Because if he plays another big creature, I can Trial of Agony and actually get some value. Nope, he's me but better. Well, we tried. Is this instant? Nope. Okay. I'm looking for outs, man. I'm not finding outs. erase him. He's like, what is 7 life worth? 7 life is worth Toby BC Befriender. Sure. Now he will kill that. Attack all. Yep. I'm going to block that 2/2 because just looking for forced plays here. And when he bounces Split Skindle or kills it, if he kills it, it's probably just game right there. But if he doesn't have a way to kill it, maybe we're playing a game. Maybe we're playing a game. What's my best line here? Probably... I have to attack, right? There's just no other option? Yeah. Okay. And on that we say go. And pretend we have something. The real hope here is that he's just never heard of removal in his life. Because he has a rare, and we have rares in our deck, but we have not drawn them. That's game ending. Okay. Why did it tap my red mana? Sure.
I have rares in my deck, right? I do. I have rares and uncommons too. A number of them. I don't think this is the Fear of Abduction deck. This deck is going to need to be a little leaner if it's going to get anywhere. Let's see what playing the deck looking like this feels like. Fear of Surveillance is one of our better cards. That card's great. This card's great. This card's great. This card's unnecessary. This card's unnecessary. And that's the Reanimator package. Seems legit. Oh, we gotta put in the Valgaboth. And we're gonna take out... Impossible Inferno, as it is a 5-drop that we do not need. I even have Glassworks in this deck, and I played 2 games and haven't drawn it. Like, I don't know, man. What are the draws here? This is the kind of hand you want to see. Touch their cards a bit, make them scared, play a grand entryway, and once we grab the prize, the Valgaboth, we are in. We're just in. It's so in. That's a funny draw. Literally the perfect uncommon. What are these opponents doing, man? How do I draft these decks? 3 color, draw 2 of your rare land, or your freaking draw 2 of your colored lands, get the Unnerving Grasp, no color problem at all. Like, come on. At least I'm drawing to something, you know? Wow. Wow. Land here looks great, Slam Fear of Immobility. Otherwise, not sure. Have to Trapped in screen if there's no land, just because what are we doing otherwise? The power level just did not come through for this deck. Like, we're not drawing the Midnight Mayhem, we're not drawing the Overlord. We kind of built our deck around some cards that we're not seeing. Hey, we drew the land. I was so not ready to draw the land. Yes. Put a stun counter, get in for 2, drop him to 12. Now, this turn, we'd like to use Trapped in the screen and hold up Trial of Agony. I'd hate to hit another land right now. I'd just like to see my Overlord once, though. Once. Nice. Okay. You do that. You throw down the rare next to your uncommon, next to your uncommon. Perfect. Literally just how you drew it up. I just gotta give some claps for that. Like, good job, man. Oh, it's a creature. Oh, it's a creature too. No? What were you doing? Expect on it for a second. He was like, am I doing this? And he was like, yeah, I guess. Five lands is not where we want to be right now. Wow. That's a pretty good draw. And I ran one of those. I'm on game 3 and haven't drawn it once, so that's tough for me. I have an uncommon that would make this turn amazing. You attacking with that? You're attacking with that? I like that. That's pretty good for me. He thinks he's the beatdown, but I'm going to Trial of Agony and get in for a bunch. He's halfway dead. He's halfway dead. Hello, Wisconsin. That can't be right. Okay, 3 mana. 3 mana. What is it? What's he got? Cursed Windbreaker. Oh! Alright, now we deny the blocks. Okay, we have enough mana to do everything here, which is pretty nice. Choose 2 creatures. You know what? Am I sure that this is the turn that I need to do this? Let's look at the crackback. 13. 13 on the crackback. What if I just swing in right now? Just swing in. He kills 1. He goes to 9. And I have 2 creatures up. No, we need the creature mass. What I should have done is targeted the Overlord and the Rip Chain. Yep. Now he's down to 6. So if he attacks me now, he has to have 2 blockers, or if he leaves up 1 blocker, he gives me an opportunity to draw out of the situation. So I am in this game to draw out of it. He does have 4 cards though, and if one of them's removal, it's game over because he drew the rare and I did not. I have the wrong amount of mares. I have the wrong amount of lands to play my rare too. So even if I draw my Overlord, which I have, I also could hit Emerge from a Cocoon. So I have two outs. I have 2 good outs. Just comes down to drawing them. He wants to attack. He wants to get in. Sure. No, he doesn't. He's thinking about it. Okay, okay. Yeah, he's getting in at this point. That's the I'm getting in face. Yeah, you got in. I'll say there's 3 outs because at this point, hitting. Oh, is that card out of my graveyard? Yeah, Ethereal Armor would have also been pretty good, but he played around that pretty perfectly. About as well as you could draw it up. And now flip Steaming Sauna. Okay, you're telling me there's a chance. It's rough out here. It's rough out here. Drawing 6 lands. Overlord. Wherefore art thou, Overlord? Okay, we survive this turn. Emerge from the Cocoon is still a draw. We still have 2 draws. We'll just see what happens. It's tragic though. We had good plays. We were playing a serious game until we weren't. Attack all, presumably. Just wants to get in for 6. You can have it, for sure. 8, have it, take it. If you got anything, I'm out. I got nothing. I am a blank slate. I have a blank space, baby. I like how he's really thinking hard. Like, he does not want to get cheesed. Yes. Good. Good job. Well done. Attack all button has been good job. He found the attack all button. Good for him. He found the attack all button. I do like that he got the combo. Like someone saw this in the pre-release and was like, "Oh, that's such a cool thing." And then now it's like he's doing it to me while I have Overlord and I have Emerge the Cocoon as 2 like outs, and it's just not happening. Like, I am just not hitting those draws. I shouldn't have played the land, because now if I hit grab the prize, it's my fault. Now what? If he has it and he's just like roping, I'm so mad. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's seen 12 lands. He's 14 cards left. Okay. What you got, buddy? What you got? The second person pulls out their Unstoppable Slasher. Checks out. Well, that's ever rare in their deck. Moving on.
Getting stepped on. I had a rare. I didn't draw it. I had a pseudo rare. I didn't draw it. I had another rare. I didn't draw the combo piece for it. Those were the worst games I've played in a long while. Anyways, quick draft for money. What's Tradish draft cost? Reasonable. You have to get 5 wins in this mode, right? You have to get 6 wins to make your money back and then some? Alright. Yeah, alternate here, I agree with that. Passing Thornspire is not where you want to be, but just green has the best cards, and cutting green is just what you want to do in quick drafts because you just cut the best colors. And to be serious, these decks are normally slightly worse than Spec on a Glassworks, but I really just don't want to think about much else that isn't. Green. Okay. What are we doing here? We're getting good cards, but I'm not sure what they're going to. Fear-filled tests, sure. Or most valuable slayer. Most valuable slayer. I don't like being white right now because I'm still burnt. So we're just going to keep taking these cards.
This card's just really good. It'll go in either deck, which is why I'm going to pick it right now. Green has been super dry since we got in. Man, the card quality just got so low. More reasons to be in green. We see reasons to be in red, but we're not going to get them back. Hey, we see a reason to be in red. Look at that. We're cutting the blue cards. We're not playing them. Yeah, this is coming out as a low curve, aggressive green-red deck, so all these passes are pretty great for us. Love seeing the late Painter Studio there. Betrayer's Bargain comes through. Hand That Feeds is a great pickup. Most Valuable Slayer again. Will I take the second one? I will take the second one. Don't care about Cinderclasm. Ragged Playmate. I'm a big fan of this card, but we're in such an aggressive deck, maybe? How's our curve? Low. Do I have any tricks? I do have tricks. With Hand That Feeds, Ragged Playmate. This card plays well with my other two drops, so I'm picking it. Got something on the top end, but there's also a better card that I could pick. Do I want the better card or what? Or the curve filler? Let's take the better card. Put a Grab the Prize away for later. Vicious Clown probably makes this deck. Chandelier. Pick up the black cards because they're open. I mean, I see it. That's an amazing card, but like, what are we doing on black? Like, we just have mid-bad cards, and we're gonna make it on the green-red deck, and we already have a great rare and better cards, so let's just stay the course. I'm good to stay the course here. Yep. Moldering Gem or Hand That Feeds? We already have 3 artifacts, which is pretty awesome. This gives us some late game play, which is pretty nice. That's the only reason I'm like serious with it. I think we're just an aggressive, like really aggro deck though. Ooh. Third Hand That Feeds. Now it's looking a little sus. Flesh Borrower's great. Cathartic Parting. Pick it up because it's better than the 4th copy of Hand That Feeds. Which one of these is more important? This deck is so aggressive, I think we actually want a timely phone function. And then I get past another one and I look really silly. Another vicious is great. Great. Horrid Vigor, we need it. We need it bad, we're looking for power level. And we get past bad black cards, yay! Yay! Woo! Okay. So, we found no good removal. We have a backup of Alternac. Our curve is low, 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 low. 12 creatures, reasonable. Keys to the House is not our deck theme. Our deck theme is grab the prize, chuck lands. Cry if we draw a 3-land hand, and hope that we draw that, because we don't need the 3rd land, because we're all 2-drops out here. It's good that we have Glassworks as a finisher. Super low curve deck. Wow. Norin. Yeah, okay. Sure. Just beat him up.